Here we go again. She's one of the 3 sexiest people I know named Lloyd.
Right.
I'm here tonight with Imogen Lloyd Webber. She's the author of the Single Girl's Survival Guide, the authorized biography of Chris Martin. Yes, it's Matt. Nobody coerced him into that. There is nothing
On America.
Yes.
I just want to talk about a brilliant quote I found that is attributed to Disraeli, George Bernard Shaw, and very wise men, and I think you'll agree with it. If you are young and not liberal, then you have no heart. But if you are old and not conservative, then you have no brain. And I think it's very true. And what makes America great is it lets young people vote. What makes places like China suck is that they suppress young people, hence tanks in Tiananmen Square.
Yeah.
Look at what's going on in Egypt at the moment. It's young people rising up
But these people can, you realize these people can vote. They just have to vote where they're from. They're not like we're not going to kill them.
Yeah, but you're saying you're disenfranchising them to an extent. Look, I come from a country where we have university towns. Didn't mean that Margaret Thatcher didn't get in. Of course, in those university towns, maybe it wasn't a Conservative member of Parliament. But Thatcher's...
Because what is he coming out? He's lost the whole Liberal vote.
But the thing is that kids don't vote anyway.
More than you think. Well, that's the other thing, though. This guy's not smart.
I got to make a point, though.
People making Kevin Bacon moves to you.
If Congress didn't mess it up. Now, I've not been in this country this long, but every time Congress seems to have a hearing, they are often insensitive and don't deal with complex cases very well. Let's say look at Toyota, the Toyota CEO. He was dragged up to Capitol Hill, had to give evidence. Everybody gave him a really hard time. Congress were very quick to condemn. They had all these sound bites. A year later, we find out that Toyota weren't guilty and it was actually all driver error, and that's why those Toyotas were
So you're comparing...
What I'm saying is... No, what I'm saying is...
I support that.
No, but what I'm saying is that Congress don't have a great track record of being sensitive about these things. And I think they'll go into the situation with a sledgehammer and make things worse.
Are you saying Toyota should go to Gitmo? It's the organizations that claim to...
What show was based on them in London that I saw last week? They got all the reviews.
Yeah, but you know what happened is... it's card cat, Imogen.
It's fabulous.
It really is.
Jeter going to the stands. That was great.
Overhead baggage containers.
I've always wanted to every time I've sat next to a small child screaming in economy. However, I've never had the guts to do so. I have a feeling that the child might be more traumatised not by being for 10 seconds in an overhead locker, but by the parents recently splitting up. So that might be why this following mummy around thing is happening. That dad's just left. Not that it was in an overhead locker for sort of 10 seconds.
She's blaming. That disgusts me.
She's angry at Virgin because she's not one.
Oh, terrible. Matt, if I were a kid, I would love...
That was Bill. You misheard. No, I've got a theory about Charlie Sheen. Fundamentally, all this is only interesting to men under the age of 35 or men who want to be under the age of 35. Me, don't really care, haven't met a female who remotely cares, so over it. Yeah, I'm slightly worried about his kids, that's unfortunate, feel slightly sorry for the women he may or may not have beaten up. Him, just shut up and go away. Over it, bored.
Matt, the only watching, and they've got all those...
I don't ham and haw for a while.
So, do you have a... Right?
No, but I do quite like her singing, and I did quite like her on Glee, and I did quite like her at the Grammys in stupid shoes trying to stand on a piano. It was funny, it was humanising. It's not Gwyneth being a nightmare like normal. So I quite like her singing.
You do give somebody like, I'm as good as that person. I'll give people reasons why.
All right, next topic. Your pie, as they call it.
You would get baked easily.
Bill, you cook what little food you find in the dumpster in an easy bake. I don't like cottage cheese. Does anybody here like cottage cheese? Bye.